Good morning, student. Today, in the same sequence, I am going to continue the next type of chemical reaction, that is decomposition reaction. In the previous session, I done combination reaction. I hope you recall all the things yesterday, whatever I explained. Now, today I am going to start the second type of reaction, that is decomposition reaction. Decomposition, name itself define decomposition, that is decompose, that means breaking down. So decomposition reaction means if any compound, here I am not talking about any element, if any compound break down into different part, then such type of reaction is known as decomposition reaction. So let me just read the define decomposition reaction. That means when reactants, but here reactant should be compound. This is the special case. In addition reaction, there was the different type of the addition reaction, but here compulsory it should be compound form, because we are going to break this compound into different element. That is why as a reactant we will take one or two compound. So according to define, when reactant on application of energy either in the form of heat, light or electricity breaks down into products. That means for breaking down or for decomposition, that energy will be required. It may be in the form of heat energy, maybe in form of the light energy, or maybe in the form of electricity. Okay, these word will be useful for the further classification of decomposition reaction that I will explain later on. Now the reactant reaction is termed as the decomposition reaction, that is AB. This is the reactant and always it should be in the compound form. Due to presence of heat, light or electricity, it breaks down and convert into two parts as a product A and B. Such type of reaction is known as the decomposition reaction. Another defined on the same way, decomposition reactions are opposite to combination reaction. I hope you remember in combination reaction I was explained that two reactant or more than two reactant AB combined to form that AB as a product. So when two reactant like A plus B, it combine and it will form that AB as a product, and it should be compulsory as a compound, and this may be compound or may be element. Okay, so according to this define, the decomposition reactions are opposite to combination reactions. In a decomposition reaction, a compound breaks down into two or more simple substances by the application of heat, light or electricity. I am putting more focus, more weightage on in the form of heat, light or electricity, because on the basis of the types of energy, that is heat energy, light energy, that is sunlight or maybe from the bulb or any other thing, or electricity, that decomposition reactions are classified into different parts. But before going to classification, just let me take one example for explaining the decomposition reaction. Such reactions involving the absorption of heat are known as the endothermic. I already explained. This is the explanation of the decomposition reaction. Consider the following decomposition reaction. Number one, I have taken one example, FeSO4, that is 2FeSO4, that means two molecule of ferrous sulfate and it is in solid form. When it gets heated, you can see here heat is written on the top of the arrow, and this arrow represents that chemical reaction is going on. It breaks down or decomposing and form Fe2O3 in the solid form, that is ferric oxide, and SO2 in the gaseous form, that is sulfur dioxide, and also it will form that SO3 in also gas form, that is solid sulfur trioxide. So again I repeat the same, when ferrous sulfate is get heated, it breaks down into ferric oxide in solid form, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide in gaseous form. And this is the example of that decomposition reaction. And if you remember that this is also an example of endothermic reaction, because this reaction want or required heat to done its process. Okay, now in this reaction you can observe that a single reactant, that is one compound, breaks down to give the simpler products. This is a decomposition reaction. Ferrous sulfate crystals, that is FeSO4 into 7H2 into 7H2, that means what? It is in solid form but a small amount of water is present. When it's loss of water because the heat, and its color will be changed due to that decomposition reaction. If and it decomposes to ferric oxide, that is Fe2O3, sulfur dioxide, that is SO2, and sulfur trioxide, that is SO3. Okay, now next topic, that recently I explained, the decomposition reaction will be done due to heat energy, light energy or electric energy. So on the basis of these three type of energy required to done the decomposition reaction also mainly divide into three part. Number one, that is thermal decomposition reaction, or simply thermal decomposition. So when a substance decomposes due to heat, it is called thermal decomposition. Second, electrolysis. So the decomposition of a substance by passing electric current through it is called electrolysis, or simply decomposition due to electric current. And third one, photolysis. Okay, so the decomposition of a compound with light is called photolysis. So these are the three. Number one, the thermal decomposition. Number two, that is electrolysis. Number three, that is photolysis. So these are the three types of decomposition reaction. Okay, now let me explain one by one with define. So first I am going to start with thermal decomposition reaction. Okay, so again I repeating the same, define thermal decomposition reaction, that means when a substance decomposes due to heat, it is called thermal decomposition reaction. Before taking any example, I would like to just show the previous example I have taken. In the general example, the 2FeSO4, it decomposes into Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3. You can observe here this reaction done in the presence of heat energy. That means this general example is nothing but it is related to the thermal decomposition reaction. Okay, now I'm just going to explain another example. So consider the following decomposition reaction. Now mercuric oxide, when heated, undergoes thermal decomposition, that is in the presence of heat energy, to give mercury and oxygen. That means what? That mercury oxide is decomposed into two parts, that is mercury and oxygen. that you can see that here 2 HgO, HgO that means mercuric oxide, Hg that is mercury, O that is oxygen, that is mercuric oxide, red in color and it is solid substance, undergo thermal decomposition, that means presence of heat energy, it decompose into 2Hg, that is mercury, 2 mole of mercury, but in liquid form, that is mercury, and color is silver, plus O2 oxygen gas in gaseous form, and here you can see this upward arrow is represent that is gas is liberated, that I explained in previous session, the different symbols, that is S for solid, L for liquid, G for gas, up arrow that means that gas is releasing, down arrow that is the precipitation. Here you can see that color is also changed, that is red to silver, that you can say this is the chemical reaction. Okay, that properties of chemical changes. Now I have taken one more example similarly like the previous. This is the third example, first as a general, second that mercuric oxide, now third example related to thermal decomposition reaction. If blue crystal of copper nitrate, that crystal and which color, blue, and which crystal, that is copper nitrate, are heated, that means again thermal, okay, they undergo thermal decomposition to give black colored. Now you can see earlier it was blue in color, now black colored copper oxide, that is copper nitrate, breaks down into copper oxide, and reddish brown fume, that is nitrogen dioxide, this is in gaseous form, and a colorless gas of oxygen. Okay, now let me show the chemical equation. 2CuNO3 whole the twice, that is copper nitrate, and color of this compound is blue, and it is in the solid form, undergo the thermal decomposition reaction, it's produce or release or breaks down into 2CO, that is copper oxide, black in color, and 4NO2, that is nitrogen dioxide, that is reddish brown, and oxygen gas, it is colorless. So this is the last example of thermal decomposition reaction. Now I'm going to start next one, that electrolysis. In electrolysis, the decomposition of a substance by passing electric current through it is called the electrolysis. Okay, consider the following decomposition reaction. When water taken in an electrolytic cell, it acidified with a small quantity of sulfuric acid and a direct current passed through it, undergo the electrolytic decomposition to yield hydrogen and oxygen, that you can see 2 mole of H2O, that is water, undergo that electrolysis decomposition, it release 2 mole of hydrogen and 1 mole of oxygen gas. That means simply that H2O is decomposed in its element, that is hydrogen and oxygen. Now if an electric current, this is another example, if an electric current is passed through molten lead bromide, it decomposes to give lead and bromine. Okay, now so you can see here Pb, it tends to lead, Br, that is bromine. So PbBr2, that is lead bromide, it is molten form, undergo the electrolytic decomposition, it's give Pb in the solid form, that is lead, plus Br2 in the liquid form, that is bromine. Simply, when lead bromide, that is PbBr2, undergo electric decomposition reaction, it's give lead and bromine. Okay. Now the last one example related to photolysis decomposition reaction. So photolysis, you know that already aware about photolysis, that means due to sunlight. So photolysis, the decomposition of a compound with light is called photolysis or photolytic decomposition. Student, just remember the another name of photolysis, that is photolytic decomposition, because this decomposition done in the presence of photo, that is light. Okay. Consider the following examples for decomposition reaction. First, I have taken silver chloride, okay, turns gray in sunlight. This is due to the decomposition of silver chloride into silver and chlorine by light. And I want to give one more information, that silver chloride generally it is white in color. General color of silver chloride is white, but due to decomposition reaction in the presence of sunlight, it turns in silver and chlorine and turns into gray color as a silver and chlorine. Earlier it was white, you can see here it is gray. Now the second example, silver bromide. This is the same, similar to that previous one. When silver bromide is exposed, that means present to the light, it decomposes to silver metal and bromine vapor, that is in gaseous form. In these reactions, pale yellow color of silver bromide change to the grayish white due to the formation of silver metal, that is 2AgBr, that is silver bromide, and color of this one is pale yellow, and due to decomposition reaction in the presence of sunlight, it's convert into silver plus bromine. Okay, so this was the last explanation of that decomposition reaction. In the next session, I am going to explain that another type of chemical reaction. So till here, I hope you remember that combination reaction and decomposition reaction is and its type is completed. Now in the next session, I am going to explain single and double displacement reaction together. After that, I will take two lecture, one for the redox reaction and another for that remaining topic of the chapter. So within a 3 lecture, I am going to complete all the remaining topic. Again, I repeat the same. Next, I will explain single displacement reaction and double displacement reaction. Then in second lecture, redox reaction, and third, all the remaining topic of that chapter. Okay, student, bye bye.